Hey, what's up everyone? Upstart here with RyXe Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Moonlighter. Now in the previous episode we had gone into the forest dungeon and made it to the second mini boss. It was a slightly bit tough because we were actually fighting it with our old weapons, and I say old weapons because I have gone a long way now. I haven't beaten the forest dungeon boss. I kind of sort of expected I wouldn't. Of course, I wouldn't do it without showing you, all of you. So let's just check the calendar real quick. If I remember correctly, I last left off on the 1st of February. We are currently on the 10th, if I am not mistaken. I think I just did this quest here, and currently it's nighttime, if I'm not mistaken. It looks kind of dark, so I think it is nighttime. There are several things that I need to point out actually. I can't remember if I had maxed out, completely upgraded the chest. Well, now I have 4 tabs. So I kind of think I did, but I don't remember correctly. I also maxed out the bed. That's basically the reason why you see that I have 250 as an added health or like armor type thing, plus 3 shields instead of just 1. Because I have upgraded a bunch of stuff. I've gotten new weapons, I've gotten new armor, that's why I also have 300 health, not just the 210 I had previously. So let's check on this board here. That doesn't matter. So I bought the average sale box just because I had the extra money. I currently have, if you see in the top left hand corner, almost a million. I am about 30k away from having a million gold. It's probably a lot now, but may not be a lot later. And I'll show you all why in a little bit. So we already had the gold cash register previously, but we didn't have the cloud bed. So on the first one we only had 50 extra health. With the king's bed we had, or the armor, we had 100 armor with this one and a shield that would pretty much soak up any attack, be it small, big or small. It could be an attack that only did 6 damage, it'll eat it right up. It could do an attack that did maybe 50 damage, it'll still eat it right up. But it only will do it once. With the cloud bed, it gave me, it bumped it up to 250 the armor, and now I have 3 shields instead of 1. Definitely very useful. And then I have the big chest as well. I think previously I only had the small chest or the medium chest, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have the big one, but regardless, I'm just mentioning that anyways. Okay, next thing, weapons and armor. So I have the fabric bandana 2, the chest plate 2, and the boots 2. All of these are fabric. I've also enhanced them as well. They have the plus sign on them. And I have 2 of the second tier weapons. I went with the wild big sword, which is the regular, just pure damage, no additional effect. And I actually decided to switch out the effect bow with the just straight up damage bow. I thought they would have. I thought you would be able to enhance them more than 3 times, because the first tier was 3 times, maybe the next one would be 4 or something. Nope, they were just 3 times as well. I don't know if anything on the higher tiers would be able to be enhanced more than 3, or maybe the weapons are just 3, except for the training ones, I guess. I don't know. And maybe the armor is just 1. Another thing, I've switched out one of my rings. It calls them amulets, but they're rings to me. I had previously the anti-confusion amulet from the golem dungeon. I managed to get an anti-poison amulet from the forest dungeon, and it is very useful as there is plenty of poison in this dungeon, and there's hardly any stunning, so it's not really a big deal. It wasn't really useful anymore in this dungeon, so I switched it out. Of course, I kept it. It's in my inventory, my chest, my storage chests. But anyways, that's that. Um, so currently with my wild big sword plus plus plus, it, I currently do 265 damage, and if I were to switch out to the other one, I do 167. Mainly because it's long range. It's a long range weapon. Oh, my bad. It's because long range weapons do less damage because they have much less risk involved. And we go over here. I think I won't be able to show it off, which kind of sucks. Let's check the enhancements. So this is the first tier weapon. It costs 1600 and three. What are those things called? I forget. Those crystals. It costs 1600 gold to enhance. Uh, each time we can do it up to 3 times. I currently don't have one of the second tier weapons, but I apologize, but you're gonna have to take my word for it. It costs. Yeah, I thought it was gonna cost like 4 times as because the training type weapons cost like 4,000 to enhance, and these cost 16,000, so that was 4 times as much. But actually, this was the next tier weapon, the second tier weapon, only cost 32,000. You're saying what? Only 32,000? That's still a lot, right? Yes, but by selling a lot of items, mainly from the forest dungeon, you can recoup that. As you can see, I have almost 1,000,000 gold. I have been selling a lot of stuff, doing quests as well. But yeah, they cost 32,000 to enhance on this tier, and it's not It's not bad actually. I expected worse. So yeah, that's good. So yeah, my quests that I've been doing. The first one I decided to start doing them because I already had excess stuff, items that I was starting to hold on to. So I did the first one, 5 old buds, 30k. These sell for about uh like almost 2k a pop. Yeah, 2.2k, the old buds. So for 5, it was about 10k or a little bit more that I'll probably make. Let's say I made even 20k, but there was 10k extra involved in that. So of course I did it. I also did the spinning mushroom quest, blade tree sprout. I have a fertile soil one. It's gonna give me less, but fertile soil is actually worth like half the price of the old bulb. Then I have fruit turret and forest tangle. This is a new one I just got on this day. I haven't gone back in to start getting these. What you need to get for those is like notes. It's something that only drops when you have the quest, and you can only have 10 of them. And then if you complete the quest, those items, if you have many more than that, they just go poof out of your inventory, your storage, or whatever you have it. So once you kill one of these monsters of the type it's requesting, it will drop, aside from its regular loot, it'll drop like a little piece of paper, and it's called a spinning mushroom note and blade tree sprout note, fruit turret note, stuff like that. Actually, you know what? Speaking of the notes, I actually have those. I think I have some fruit turret ones because I haven't turned that quest in my storage over here. Down here, right there, fruit turret. Well, it's not called notes, I guess, apparently. But you can't really see anything in the inventory or this glossary or whatever you want to call it, album, almanac, anything, whatever you want to call it. Almanac's more of about pictures, but anyways, you all get what I mean, right? In there, so there's really nothing to register here for that. So you just get it, and there's really no description for it. You just know it's for your quest. So all this money that I've been getting, obviously I've been selling stuff. I actually even left these um, like empty spaces because I had been getting stuff from here. I'm like, you know what? Let me sell some of this. I have some extra of that. I've only left. I was leaving 2 stacks of each thing. I even sold extra rune tools. Now I only have 5, and I have 5 of all these things. So obviously I don't want to sell those. I need the fertile soil right here, so I'm keeping 2 stacks of that. These I need because they're for wish list stuff. As you can see, the star there. But I have an empty space here because I had an extra of that. Empty space here because I had an extra of that. And so on and so forth. That's why all those empty spaces are there. I will have to replenish that just so I can keep stock. A slight stock. I don't need to have too much. just at least for now. Later, like the rune tools and even the chisels, I'm like, I don't even know if I need this anymore. I'm like, and yeah, I'll end up selling most of them. Probably just keep a stack or two at best. So over here, I've unlocked these things right here. So we have to get stuff from the desert dungeon now for that, but we haven't unlocked that yet. So what we need to do in this episode is we need to fight the forest dungeon boss. I've never seen it before, so I have no clue what to expect. I had seen the previous the golem dungeons, um, the golem dungeons boss before in a video, but I had not seen anything after that. So I am completely and totally unaware of what to expect. So uh, as I did with the golem dungeon, or when I was on that tier, what I did is, well, my main weapon, my off weapon, or my secondary weapon, I enhanced them everything to max. I did everything to the max. That's why I pretty much spent like what 10 days? Yeah, about 10 days, right? To prepare, pretty much. So after the end of the previous episode, I had a portal, teleportation portal like this one, but I had decided to go in the normal way, going this way, going into a dungeon, and just to test it out if it would keep it. It didn't keep it. It was the most obvious thing, but sometimes you don't know. You might be surprised. But anyways, this guy here, my grandfather, has been having this exclamation mark here to tell us something, and I've just been ignoring it because I wanted to see it on camera. So here we are. Let's check what he wants to say. He may have more than one thing to say. So near lands, the lands outside Renoka. I guess you haven't traveled much, boy. To be honest, neither have I. I came to Renoka as a young lad and have not left much since. The lands surrounding us are your standard affair. The crater is the closest landmark. It was formed during a war between the various kingdoms surrounding Renoka. After that, both kingdoms ordered a ceasefire. Soon after, Renoka was discovered. And there was never a greater distraction to warring states. Mother. Your mother was an angel. She was so quick to love, even as a child. She would take care of everyone. She brought a mutt home one night during a storm of biblical nature. It was a pathetic-looking creature, drenched and half-starved. Your grandfather wanted nothing to do with it, but one look at your mother and he caved. That mutt soon became Duke. He was your mother's partner in crime for years to come. Camila and Duke. Father. A scoundrel! At least, that is what your grandfather would say. Your father was a good man. A great man, really. But his charm did steal your mother from your grandfather. The sad fate of all fathers. But yes, Will, your father was a man of his word. He assisted in running Moonlighter with your mother as if it was his own. Times were tough there at the end. They they are tough now. But your father and mother were a team. Through it all, they were a team. And the last one. Renoka. Your entire life has been spent in Renoka, boy. What do you wish to know? Before your time, the birth of Renoka? That was a crazy time. Once the dungeons were discovered, people flocked from every land. Renoka quickly became the most diverse town in existence. Gold just flowed into your pockets, and everyone walked around with a smile. It was a town far different than it is now. Okay, so that should be it. There's several other things, I guess, but it's none of our business now. Um, I don't want to waste too much more time. So yeah, oh yeah, last thing. I got 3 more eggs apparently. One I had gotten accidentally sometime at some point, and I didn't really know until I paid attention to it. And it was that guy right there on the next to the tree, straight above me with the leaf. So we got the blade tree sprout, the wind tree sprout, and we got the forest baby slime. So this one, it says wind tree sprout modified to be able to walk and use its leaf to create wind flows. I don't really see that useful at all. Modified sprout whose leaves are as sharp as sword. I'm guessing it's just, it does what that a monster does. And poisonous slime from the forest dungeon that gives the poison effect to its master's weapon. I don't really feel I need that. I'm keeping this regular baby slime here, because since I'm no longer using the what's it called, the bow with the stun effect, I need something to have stun. It's definitely, you know, it's darn useful, very useful. And since I was gonna switch it out, because once you upgrade to the next tier of items, of weapons, let's say, let's just use this as an example because this is what I was using. That has the stun effect, but once you upgrade it, it has a poison effect. It no longer has the stun effect, so it's not like it would the effects stack. It's not like when you upgrade to this one, you would have the poison plus dizzy or stun. And then you go to this one, you'll have all three of the previous ones. No, well, that one and the other previous ones, not the case. And I don't feel like just a little bit of extra poison damage is going to be very useful to me. So I decided to just just upgrade the other one and just, you know, full damage, pretty much. So I'm carrying 5 regular potions. I forgot. We're going after a boss this time around, so I'm gonna actually change my potions for the next tier potions. I've never bought those potions or made them myself. I've actually just been able to get them through fighting and looting on the various floors of the forest dungeon. So yeah, let's head straight for the boss. I currently have that teleportation right before the boss room. I think I kind of remember that. I really don't know how long it's gonna take to fight this boss. As I said or mentioned, I've never seen it before, so I have no clue what it's gonna do. Forest Dungeon 3. The map. That's how we've got going for ourselves right there. But we're gonna go straight up. I think it would be the boss, right? Because previously, you don't actually go to like a regular. Because there's only two. Of course, if we follow the same, if this dungeon follows the same like schematic, I don't know what other word to use, as the Golem dungeon, then there'd only be 2 mini bosses, and on the 3rd floor, once you get to where the next mini boss should be, should be the boss, right? The main boss of the whole dungeon. So yeah, let's check. Oh, okay, nothing. And there's a mimic. Okay, so I'm kind of screwed here. I'm actually gonna have to go back. No, I dropped those things. No, I'm actually gonna have to go back to town. So sad, so sad. Because I didn't expect this to happen, and as I was expecting something else, well, I kind of lost my 3 shields, and yeah, it's not very good for me. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it in this one, and that should be the boss. So I'm just gonna make a cut here, and I'll be right back with you all. All right, so we're back, and I actually had to open up shop just real quick. All I did was open up the shop, had this guy come in to ask for his, you know, his fertile soil, completed the quest, and I closed the shop. So I spent 8k, but I got 20k back from there. Obviously I didn't sell anything because I didn't really have anything to sell anymore. Regrettably, I'm probably gonna have to get, you know, just let this quest here for the fruit turret notes to, you know, to fail pretty much, because I only have the 6 notes, and I really don't want to you know, waste much time looking for those other 4 notes, because we need to go for a boss here. So it's obviously going to be straight ahead. I don't know if keeping a distance would be the best thing to do, or should I just, you know, go melee. So it's something I'm gonna have. Carnivorous, Mutae. Something I'm gonna have to figure out. Melee, I guess, is gonna be it. So right now I'm really strong. Hopefully I don't leave the level because of where I'm going. I'm stuck somewhere. So it's throwing, it's throwing like those light things that are coming down. I'm guessing those are not friendly. And those tentacles are probably gonna hit at me. Oh, that's gonna, oh, those are the things shooting at me. Okay. I guess just going, what's the word? Long range is, I guess, is a better choice. I'm almost done with it, so at 250. Oh, 250 health. Well, 127 left. I mean armor. That does not very much damage. I might as well just use this. And I'm almost done with it. I guess that's what you get for, or that's what I get for increasing my weapons, enhancing my weapons as best I could. I guess there's a reward in that. Like, you do have to, take some time, sell a lot of stuff, grind quite a bit, make a lot of money, but you're rewarded with easy fights. I like easy fights. So it wasn't as hard as I kind of thought it would. It was hard in a way because I actually did have to sacrifice a bunch of health and take just a bunch of hits just to get damage in. But hey, you choose one. You take hits, or you make the, or you get the hits in. So yeah, that thing's dead. It just dropped the whatever that is, Carnivorous Mutae seeds. That's about it. And now let's grab the chest. Oh, this way. So I was just looking around. There wasn't anything else, so let's grab this. Uh, Nothing particular aside from just grab everything. Price, the books, the seeds, and I'm guessing that's, yep, the Carnivorous Mutate jottings. Same as the Golem King jottings. I don't plan on selling them. I have sold actually one of this Golem King energy crystal, just one, just so I can see how much the cost would be, or how much I could sell it for. It doesn't sell for much. So usually, I don't know where to get this aside from buying it from the retailer guy. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep those just as a keepsake or memento. So I'm gonna keep the jottings, the last two crystals I have. I'm gonna keep the mutate jottings as well, and I'm probably just gonna sell one of these. And yeah, everything else is just gonna get sold, oh, except for that Carnivorous Mutate amulet. Let's check what that does. Ring that boosts the owner's health but also weakens their defensive power. So the other one um, boosts my health as well, but it lowers my speed. This one lowers my defense power. I don't know. I'd have to think about it and see how much is actually the difference. And a portal to get out of here. Right? There's nothing left. Okay. So before I go to town, we're probably going to get a cutscene of sorts, or a scenario, some type of scene, right? So let's see. This right here was the boost the health and lower the speed, right? Because it makes me heavier. So I have 300 total health. If I remove that, oh, is it like a percentage thing? Because now it gives 50 apparently. It didn't used to give that. It was like 35 previously, if I was not mistaken. I'm guessing it's a percentage then. I don't know. 50 now. Okay. But still just the 10, the minus 10 speed. How about this? That's still 50. But I don't have much defense. I have way less defense. Oh, it just removes 5 this time around. It's just a minus 5. Eh, I could forego a bit of speed because I have extra here, but I can't really forego much defense because I don't have much of it. And it just gives 50 anyway, so I might as well not switch it out at all. Anyways, let's get out of here. Yep, that's how we got. Escape with pendant. Well, technically it wasn't a pendant. There's the next key. And I bet you we're gonna get an earful from our grandfather. Is he our grandfather or father or great grandfather? Or what is he? Boy! You defeated the Golem King and now the Forest Guardian? You risk too much. Pushing me to a heart attack is what you are doing. Your grandfather would be worried sick if he was still around. Then who's Xenon? Or Zenon? I forgot already. Sorry about that. Worried and unreasonably proud. I can just hear him. My grandson, a merchant that slays guardians. Can you believe that? That man, as stressful as you. At the request of the town, I am to inform you the desert dungeon is now open to all. Fools, we closed these dungeons for a reason. Additionally, there should be a new shop expansion on the town board. Hopefully that will keep you busy, away from any further guardians. Moonlighter is starting to look like its old, busy self though. Desert dungeon. Okay, upgrades. So we have still almost 1 million. Oh, there's the bank! The banker! Interested in making your money work for you? Trust your money in my hand, and I will make it grow before your eyes. Signed, the banker. Yeah, I think I want the banker. So yeah, yes, I've been wanting to check him out. Oh, is he gonna be like in the middle of town? Oh, the dude's just there. Did the handyman build the banker? I kind of expected there to be like a vault or something, but I'll talk to him later. Right now, we need to check on something else. So there's nothing else for the town, right? I think there's nothing else for staff. So technically, they are our employees. Anyways, so we've got all that. That costs 70k. How much is this? 120. Huh. I thought it was 1 million for a moment. I'm like, what, 1 million? Yeah, I couldn't see it right there. 250. I don't remember. The shop expansion. I don't really read it. I just go. Shop expansion adds a shop assistant, extra showcases, and more decor space. Yes. And achievement unlocked. Luxury. Let's see what we tell him now. Hope you like this one. I have put a lot of effort into it. He's being sarcastic, I can tell. Oh! So it says there's a handshake, 30% on her side, 70% on my side. I don't know what that means. Maybe she greets people? Oh, it's like an accordance. She takes a 30% cut and I take the 70% cut. Like what is it called? Business partners or something, right? She tends to the shop, she tends to the customers, and she catches thieves, according to what I'm reading. Well, the diagram. I guess I should talk to her. Talk. Hi, Will. Is it a her or a him? It looks like a her to me. At least it used to. Now it looks like I'm not sure. I can sell some of your items if you want to take the day off from the shop. I will take. Oh, so if I want. I'll say this person. If I want this person, if I want my shop assistant to sell stuff for me while I'm going, you know, probably to a dungeon, while I'm away, they'll take 30% cut while I'll take 70%. I guess maybe it's reasonable. I don't know. I will take 30% of the benefits, but you will be free to battle in the dungeons. Put no. I'm guessing I have to talk to my shop assistant when I want them to do that. And if I don't want them to do that, then yeah, if I were to say yes, I'm guessing they would open up the shop for me. So there's more space here. Oh, they've been removed. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that there again. That there again. I need to buy. I need to check if I can buy more things. So there's 2 here at the back, and there's 2 here at the front for these things, whatever they were. That one's for their speed, and this one's for capacity of customers at a time. And so I can add 2 more of each, 2 more for the counter and 2 more for like the walls. We're heading outside. We're not gonna sell anything right now. We've got more important things to check on. I know it's getting late in the episode. It's already at the 30-minute mark. But we got other things to look at. What is this signboard? This dude right here. I'm guessing he has an up. He's increased his inventory maybe, because I'm selecting him and it's got nothing to do with me. What about my shop? So it's pretty much max level except for this, obviously. I can go for that. I'm just gonna do it because then I'm gonna not want to do it later because I'm probably gonna need way more money later, and I'm just gonna do it. We've got all the upgrades that are available there except for the shop, obviously. This dude down here, come on. Let's see what you got. Looking to impress your customers with new decorations? So he's got one. I'm guessing I got this one, the golden fountain, from when I got one of these from when I killed the boss, I bet you. Because I only had these 3 previously, and now I have that one too. I get a decreased probability of thieves by 25%. I don't really plan on using that, but I'll buy it, of course. Now desert stuff. Delay the delivery date of shop requests. I don't know if I care much, but I'm gonna take it. Decrease the probability of thieves again. 25% still. Increase the time the shop can be open, another 10% to that. Just buying everything, of course. So I had no plan on buying any of these, but there's one I'm interested in, and that's this one. Only that 20% extra. Give me that. And I may buy some other stuff, but not right now. So that's about it for that. And we'll check on some other stuff real quick. The bank. Edward. Yes, I am Edward, a new citizen of this marvelous town of Renoka. I like to call myself a broker. I deal in capital, making your gold work for you. Invest in my business ventures and I'll make you a richer man. I'm busy with other business at the moment. Come again in 2 days and we'll talk again. Oh, interesting. Is there something on the on this here? Nope. So on the 14th, right? So right now I need to have the fruit turrets. That's screwed over. Forest Tangle, I don't think I'll get that one done this time around. But what I'm going to be doing, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, can I have more than one quest be like due on this day? Because I see one down there. I can't go below it. There's one that's lit up and the 2 are grayed out. Anyways, what I need to do is I need to sell some stuff, but I also need to go into the dungeon and do a bunch of looting as well. I need to make more money. But what I'm going to do next, probably we're just going to go straight into the next dungeon just to show it off, and that way I can explore it to my heart's content after that. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. In the next one, as I just mentioned, we're going to be going into the desert dungeon. And that's all for now. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that like button if you liked the episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.